don't know. It just seemed to me like in your past life you was a pimp or something. I don't know. Just from the way I hear the music and the church and the language, you
But
know
they
what I'm
listen to
saying?
the music,
I
man. You
feel
know.
like Don Juan was like your.
Well, I mean, Uncle Don Juan, definitely, gave me the pass.
Tally ride. John Dummy made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
I got years in this shit. I got years in this shit. Boy.
Tally Rad, you always stay lit.
Hey, I've been out here in the streets all day. I used to get it in them hoes.
Crockett family members, it's your boy Afro Preacher. The mothership is live, sliding through Double OG Radio, about to holler at my guy, Original Dollar. Let's go.
Out here in the streets all day. I used to get it in them hallways. I'm so glad I got my money up. I'm so glad I got my money up.
All right, it's Double OG Radio, man. We got the one and only Afro Preacher in the building. What's up, brother?
Man, what's up, man?
Chilling, man. How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm feeling great.
First thing first, man. I just asked you this on the radio, but I'm gonna ask you again. Where did you get your name from? Because I like that story when you said it.
Okay, like I said, I didn't come up with that on my own. My friends, my buddies, my boy Jay Griff, G-Town Records, came up with that name for me. We was just recording, and I was working on some new music. Is starting as a solo artist from a group I was no longer a part of, that we had split and went our different ways, and he just, as I was recording, he always said, "Man, you sound like a preacher or a pastor every time you do your thing." So he's like, "You know what?" And I was, I always had afro. Right. So he's like, "Man, we're going to call you Afro Preacher." And I was like, "Oh, no, that's not even going to work." I just can't, it's not even like, because for me, it was more than that, because, I'm a preacher's kid. Okay. I'm already pushing the envelope doing secular music.
Right.
I'm already pushing it.
Mama and them ain't that happy.
Grandpa is like, but that's kind of, where it came about. And I say I got it honestly because my grandfather, he actually was the one that made it possible where I actually was spitting some of my first rhymes in church.
Okay.
So that's kind of, that's where it came from, man.
So let's dig into that, man, because I share that similar background. You said you from Kansas City?
Yes, sir.
Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri?
Born on the Kansas side, grew up on the Missouri side. Okay, you know the difference. All right.
I used to live in Kansas City, Missouri. What drew you to St. Paul? Was it family that moved to St. Paul, or
it was.
You chose on your own to come here? Because you said you went to school in Kansas City, right?
Yeah, I went to school in Kansas City. It was family as far as St. Paul. And sometimes it was kind of back and forth a little bit. Because my grandfather was pastoring in Minneapolis, and then my uncle was pastoring church in St. Paul. Okay. So, and my father, he was a minister of music for both of them. So, going back and forth between the two cities sometimes was a lot kind of what was going on.
All right, let me ask you a question because I heard you a black belt, man. How you get into karate, man?
Not a black belt.
You're not a black belt? Okay, I heard you was a black belt.
It's a little bit different.
Like Jenkins, like Martin, dude on Martin, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, with the belt, yeah, that's you.
Well, actually, I practice Shaolin Kung Fu.
Okay.
Actually, the family lineage I practice is called Liang Shaolin Kung Fu.
Okay.
I met my grandmaster here, actually in the Twin Cities. So, but when I met Sifu Storm is when I started my Kung Fu training. Well, actually, when we met in 2002, we actually didn't start training till 2005 because he's like a super conservative, super traditional. Like I literally almost had to beg him 3 years.
Dang.
Like it was like a solid no for 3 years. And then eventually he was like, well, okay, come on. We'll see what you can do. And from that time, so I just went through the whole nine. I moved in with him. We lived together for a while. I went vegetarian for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years. And he put me through like almost close to like actually what you see in the movies as far as 36 chambers training. Like I went through like the
training. Yeah,
the training.
Okay.
Like for a while. Like he actually kept this up for like 2 years, almost 2 years straight. We train morning, afternoon, and in the evening, 6 days a week for almost 2 years straight.
Wow.
Never miss.
Wow. That's dedication and commitment.
Man, it was days I couldn't even, you know, I was in like the ultimate pain that a person could ever feel, but I couldn't move.
Yeah.
But then when I'm asleep, I'll like kick and punch the wall in my sleep.
Damn. Damn.
So I went through all that training, and I finally made like, well, after like 10 years of training, I became like an unofficial disciple of the Liang family lineage system.
Okay.
Okay. And then just recently, about 2 years ago, I have reached a level of senior instructor.
Congratulations, man.
Man.
Yeah.
So it's like on the level, if you had to like put it on a level, I would say, you know, don't quote me. Don't necessarily
Okay.
quote me, but if I have to equivalate it, because there's actually no belt system
Right.
in Kung Fu, it's more like this is what the form is, or this is what you're training. These are the requirements. Okay, you're finished. Next.
Yeah.
And you know, and the color of your uniform kind of may change, and a few things here and there, you know. But if I had to put it on the same level, probably like maybe a second or third degree.
Okay. Okay.
You know, because
Okay.
you know, I'm because of right now, I practice like 4 different forms
Okay.
of what I learned from Sifu Store.
So that's a lot of dedication, man.
Man,
Let me ask you this question. How does it feel knowing that you can whoop anybody ass that you see when you walk up on them? Like, how does it feel knowing, like, you know, because when you walk around with a gun, you feel a little more power because you got that 4.5. But you don't need a gun. You just know I can whoop your ass. I ain't worried about nothing.
Man.
How does that feel?
man, you know, I really, you know, to tell you, I really don't think about it.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I just, you know, look, if anything, I'm just trying to put my hands in my pockets and walk away.
Okay. Okay.
You know
You're
what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
keep the peace. Yeah.
Try- Just,
But
just,
inside, you know, nigga, go ahead and try me. Go ahead. Go ahead, nigga. I've been waiting to try this move in real life. Go ahead. I've been training for 52 years. I ate cabbage and spinach every day. Nigga, I'm ready. Okay, that's what's
tofu
up.
too.
Yeah, tofu the whole nine. Hey, that's super dope. Okay, man. We just learned a little bit more about you, man. We got Afro Preacher in the building. What's your dream scenario with your music? So if you can right now say, man, everything is going the way I want it to go, what would that look like?
Ooh, man. You know, just being able to effectively be in the music entertainment business and do solid, straight across the board business and educating people,
Okay.
teaching them how that, you know, there actually is a path for you to do this thing, you know, and get paid, you know, make money at what you do. It's just that, you know, if you're willing to be disciplined. Now, shortcut to everything, but I'm not so much of a shortcut type of person.
Okay.
I want to know what the job is, what it entails, and I want to do it all.
Right.
Get it done. So it's like my dream world is just being able to do this thing, you know, just as long as the Rolling Stones is doing it,
Right.
till I'm about a
Right.
billion years old.
Right. I feel that.
For real.
Feel that. Let me ask you about this because, you know, I was just, you know, going over some of the things I've seen you online, and I remember this post where all your homies got mad at me and started blocking me. But, you know, I understand marketing and promotion, right? And I think
Mhm.
you are one of the best at it in the Twin Cities on marketing and promotion without a super big team. You know what I'm saying? Right? Without $100 million behind you,
Yeah.
without a big old budget behind you, you get it done with, you know what I'm saying, with the marketing. And how do you feel about promoters and marketers? Because I understand anybody can fix their own car, right? Nobody's forcing you to take your car to the mechanic. You
That's
can fix
right.
your own car, but if you don't know how to fix your own car, you're going to have to come up on some money to
Mhm.
pay somebody to fix your car.
Mhm.
So I understand, but at the same time, all I was saying was every mechanic ain't a good mechanic.
That's right, though.
So every promoter ain't a good promoter, and every promoter ain't good for you. So some people that I see people in the Twin Cities promotions, and I applaud all of them because it's a work. It's hard to promote any
Mhm.
music artist coming out of Minneapolis
Yeah.
because we don't have a big supportive community as it is.
Mm.
So I applaud all their work, but I don't like sometimes where you take advantage of young artists who don't know any better, right?
Yeah.
So you'll charge a young artist. I'm not gonna say no names, but you know, if you got a website, I know how much it costs to start a website, right?
Right.
I've been to WordPress.com. I know how much it costs to get a website. I build websites for a living. I got a
Mhm.
degree in front end web development and graphic design. So I'm just using this as an example because that's the business I'm in.
Mhm.
So if I have a website and I build this website for say $60 and I put everything that I want on this website and I charge people $45 to post their music on the website, if I'm not getting no views on that website, why would I charge somebody? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just try to get your views up and show the love, and then once you get something something worth charging,
Mhm.
then charge people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask you what your opinion is on promoters and marketing, and if you can't do it yourself, well, what route would you take, or what route would you give a young artist? What kind of game would you give a young artist as far as marketing and promotion?
Okay. Since this business is, part of the foundation is having talent,
Correct.
and being recognized to have talent. Now, okay, it takes talent to even recognize talent.
True.
Okay. Um, and then also, being a talented person, we can tend to, when we have ideas, they're bigger than what even the universe can contain. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. They're just, because in our heads, we see everything down to the confetti falling. Okay.
Right.
It's that big to us.
Right.
Okay. And sometimes that, even though to me that's, I love that get up and go, about a young artist or whatever. But because of that, you could kind of find yourself in situations where it could be a good situation, but you're not using the pieces properly.
Okay.
Okay. So it's like everybody has to like know what their lanes are. Like, okay, one of my longtime managers, his name is Alan Bell, and one of the things he used to say all the time, that when people would come to him, and Alan used to be one of the GMs for a lot of clubs downtown Minneapolis,
Okay.
and one of the things he used to say that stuck out to me when a new promoter want to come holler at him about starting an event or something like that. And it's like, look, now you do know the last promoter that came at me said that they were the dopest in town. Now either somebody's lying or y'all hating on each other. So which is it? Okay.
Mm.
So it's like, it's more, I would tell artists when it comes to promotions, you want to look for a person that's willing to take responsibility.
Okay.
Like if promotions falls apart, somebody that's willing to stick their hand up and say, hey, that's because of me. Okay. That's the thing. But if you dealing with somebody that likes to shift blame, because we all know what happens if you're, you're dealing with, you might be dealing with a situation or whatever. And then last time you'll find a situation where the artist is the last one to get paid. Well, okay, that usually happens is because who you're dealing with, you're dealing with them, but they're not educating you neither. Now, they're necessarily not obligated to educate you neither. As they say, The teacher shows up when the student is ready.
Okay.
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 So I would say, artist, look for people that's willing to take responsibility to say, hey, when things fall apart, it's my fault. Because you can only wear so many hats.
Right.
Okay. And you don't want to find yourself that every time a situation goes on, you're hooking up with a promoter and it's always bad. Every time I do something, it's always bad. It's always bad. Well, what you probably should do is pull back and realize, pull back, reevaluate, see what it is as far as musically, as far as in this music or in this entertainment lane business,
Right.
what it is you're trying to accomplish. Because all you can have that certain syndromes that certain models have. You have you have models that should be runway, but they want to be magazine. Well, girl, why you want to be magazine, but you're 6'2"? It's like, they want to, grass is greener,
Yes.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, we have to we have to fight
your
our
line.
artistic impulses, because since we're on that, it's easy for artists to get manipulated. Like, all right. I said, no. Just wait a
So,
minute.
no.
Just wait a minute. Tom Brady. Act like Tom Brady. It's another day at the office. Okay. Just that's my advice I would give artists.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got to know what boat to take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah.
And I'm in the business to show me what you can do. Don't tell me what you can do.
There you
right?
go.
Because if you tell them anybody, I could say the sky is orange right now. It's just words coming out of my mouth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But if you show me what you got, then you can show me what you do. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask, if you can go back in time right now
Mm-hmm.
and talk to your 18-year-old self and give yourself some advice, what advice would you give your 18-year-old self today?
I would tell them, push. Man, run that clock up. Push some more, and then run the clock up. Then push some more. That's what I tell them.
Okay. And I see you online. Make sure everybody check him out, Afro Preacher. I see you going to the gym online. What piece of advice would you get? I see you two at the gym with on. She sat up like, hold on, wait. You see us at the yes.
See us at the gym. You see us at the
I see
gym.
us at the gym. I apologize. What piece of advice would you give somebody that wants to start a fitness journey? Because just hearing your story, I know you've done it and you do it well. So what kind of advice would you give somebody?
It's a journey. Please don't look for the overnight. Okay, because gaining quote unquote health overnight, it can leave overnight.
Yes.
Okay, you want the journey. You want the journey. You want it. Just like it took a while for us to get out of shape, it's going to take us a while to get in shape. But the benefit of you taking your time and putting those years in, the benefit of that is being old and still being able to walk around.
All right, let me ask you the last 5 questions. This is the top famous 5 questions. I'm going to ask you 5 questions.
Okay.
You can give me your answer. It's St. Paul versus Minneapolis edition, of course. I always do.
Oh, here we go.
So,
oh my God.
The first question is, where would you rather live, St. Paul or Minneapolis?
St. Paul.
And why?
Because I love my laid backness, man.
Yeah, chill.
I love my chill, man. I love my chill.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's chill.
I love my chill.
Yeah, when you drive over north, it just look bad driving down Broadway. You know what I'm saying? It looks so dark and all the buildings old. You go to St. Paul, all the buildings kind of new, except you get to the east side, then it's old. All right. Next question, man. What city got the best restaurants? St. Paul or Minneapolis?
Ooh, you trying to start something?
Yeah. What's your flavor, man? What you like, St. Paul or Minneapolis?
Man, it's well. First off, let me say, it's so many amazing chefs around the Twin Cities, and the outskirts I like phenomenal. There's like some places that I've been to just in the Twin Cities, and it's phenomenal. So that's really tough.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Right now, okay. Right now, I'm leaning, of course. St. Paul.
Okay, so let me break it down
on
like
my
this.
side, on my side.
I'm gonna
going to
give you
say
an
my
out.
side.
I'm gonna give you. Okay, St. Paul. We're gonna run with it there. But I was gonna give you out. So let's say if you wanted some tacos, where would you go? St. Paul or Minneapolis, or the West Side?
If I
included?
want some tacos and I want the tacos that I want,
Yeah.
I would probably come to Minneapolis because I got to get them from my boy DJ Phoenix.
Okay. Now, if you got some steak, where you going?
Oh, Baltimore's.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Where that's at?
that's Roseville.
Roseville. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, St. Paul, we're gonna take St. Paul. Like, I'm gonna take any St. Paul win. I'm from St.
Yeah.
Paul.
Oh, and let's not forget, Manny's.
Yeah, Manny Steakhouse. Okay. Oh, man. All right, next question, man. St. Paul versus Minneapolis. This is an easy one. Who got the best drivers? Who got the best drivers? St. Paul or Minneapolis?
I'm gonna say Minneapolis
Minneapolis. They got the best drivers. Why?
because how St. Paul side is. See, St. Paul side, how you drive over there, everybody assumes or just gonna push the assume button that you know what you're doing out on the road. So St. Paul's a little bit more ruder.
Okay, they just a little ruder.
Yeah, a little ruder. Yeah, St. Paul. Yeah,
Man.
man, I'm sorry to tell y'all. Yeah,
Okay.
man.
All right, next question. I don't know if you go indulge or maybe you have in the past, but being an artist, I know you're in these places, but
Mm-hmm.
bars or nightclubs, right? So you
Mhm.
can split it up or you can put it together. Who got the best bars? Who got the best nightclubs? St. Paul or Minneapolis?
I would say as far as clubs, I would say Minneapolis, but as far as
Paul.
bars, St. Paul.
St. Paul.
Yeah,
That's the consensus answer, man.
yeah. Because West 7th,
And they be sleep on it because it ain't a lot of us on West 7th.
Yeah.
But West 7th, man, you go there on St. Patrick's Day, boy, you just
Man.
go up and down the street, it be cracking. I love West 7th Street, man. I love the whole area. I used to live down on Sherman.
and plus, you gotta, of course, you gotta know you gotta know somebody.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of, it's a lot of after sets. That's the
Yeah.
other thing about St. Paul. We be after setting like
Man,
mud.
for real.
Yeah.
For real. Everybody do. Okay.
Mhm.
Last question. St. Paul versus Minneapolis. And then we're going to get on the radio. We got like a minute, 30 seconds. All right, last question. St. Paul versus Minneapolis. Who got better smoke?
St. Paul.
Off top. Easy answer. Easy answer.
St. Paul.
Hey.
I wish you would, boy. It's a gas attack
You know what I'm talking
by
about?
the crib right now.
You know what I'm
I
talking
challenge.
about?
Shh.
Hey.
St. Paul.
St. Paul. Easy. Okay, man. We got the one and only Afro Preacher in the building, man. Listen, thank you for coming to Double OG Radio. I really appreciate it, man. I done took up a lot of your time, but I appreciate you coming through, man, and kicking it with me this evening, man.
Yeah, you
Thank
already know, man.
Thank you. What you got in store, man? What's coming up next for you, man?
Man, what's coming up next? Well, a lot of folks been following me. Of course, a lot of folks know I just got back from New York.
Yes, sir.
I was on a project that was put together from Real Deal Entertainment, a project called Spit or Quit, 50 MCs. It's a platform that DJ K. Slay and Van Silk had going on before K.
Rest
Slay
in peace,
passed.
K. Slay.
Yeah, look, the drama continues.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And what he did was he was reaching out to a lot of the old school artists in New York, in the Bronx, Brooklyn, those different areas, to put together this project of 50 MCs. And then it just started growing. So I got hit up to do the project, did it real quick, sent it out there. And the track that I got was done by my boy Danya. I mean, the boy, look, this cat, the track was flaming. Sent it to me, got it done like in about 2.2 seconds. We got the video done 2.2 seconds,
Okay.
and it just blew up from there and there. So right
Okay.
now, it's a lot of artists and stuff that's on it. You got verses from Ice-T is on it. Tretch is on it.
Okay.
Raz Cass is on it. Public Enemy, Chuck D, is on it. So just, volume 1 just already dropped. So if you go to my YouTube, go to my Facebook page, you'll see it all there. If you go to afropreacher.com, you'll see it Spit or Quit.
Okay.
You know, or Spit or Quit on YouTube. The next volume that I'm on is going to be a September 8th.
Okay.
Is that next project, and you're going to get 50 MCs. So as far as I know, okay, Chuck D is on that one. The list, if y'all want to know the list of the artists that's going to be on that, just make sure you jump on my Facebook page. You'll see all of that. So all of that's going on right now. New videos and stuff is coming up pretty soon. Going to be hitting the road pretty soon as far as shows, man. Just
got a lot going on.
Man, if you want to catch up, and for all my folks, look, and I got folks out there, you know, that I have folks that like to call me instead of hit me on.
Yeah.
But it's like, look, I have so much going on. So I don't like people being left out the know. Please just go to afropreacher.com and subscribe. Believe me.
Yeah.
You'll get everything off of there, so you'll be up to date on everything I got going on.
That's afropreacher.com. And listen, man, he got a lot of smooth sounds, man. He got a lot of good music. And to be out there making connections in New York on the top 50, that's big, man. And he doing it all representing Minnesota each step of the way, man. So we got to give our flowers and salute and show our respects to the one and only Afro Preacher. I don't want to say flowers because flowers die, but I'm going to say your respect, right? Because flowers die.
Man, I appreciate that.
Yes,
and
sir.
if I can real quick, for, y'all artists out there that's listening, man, it's just not, I got to repeat this.
Yes, sir.
It's just not Afro Preacher. It's me, and it's a few people. It's me. My producers, LST, Flame Squad, DJ MC, my videographers, that's Triple Soul Filming. I mean, it's just not me.
It's
it's
people.
I'm telling you, man. You get, please, if you can, tap into being the people person. You got to learn to get along with somebody. You got to trust somebody.
Yeah. You got to
trust somebody.
Man. Yeah.
Okay,
Tap
so.
in.
Man, tap in with your people, man. As they say, God bless your child that got his own. So if you're working you're working for your own, folks will help you get some more of your own.
That's right. And that man led by God, so you better tap in because he gonna be blessed regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell people. Tap in because I'm gonna be blessed regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Regardless. All right, man. We got Afro Preacher in the building. Listen, let's get into this Watch Me before we go to commercial break. Won't you introduce this one for us? This is called Watch Me, right?
Watch Me, okay, produced by the none other LST on the track, coming at your heart. Let's go.
Once again, back is the incredible Touch General, Stone Pillar Lyrical. One great Oz, he hopped on my hustle and took it to the streets. Flying across the globe, chilling on the Great Wall in my church clothes. Haters need to catch a plane if you want to keep
Tally rag. John Dummy made the beat and I'm gon' kill it.
I got years in this shit.
Tally rag, you always stay lit.